Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I got another deck profile for you guys today. This time it's on my newly updated hero deck, which I actually got first place at my locals yesterday. So it was pretty fun. My matchups were a Subterror, two Guard Dragons, one of them just pure Dragon Link, and the other one that was Dino Thunder Guard Dragon. So I'm like, man, that is some crazy combos there. And my final matchup was Madolches, and in the end we both drew because we just ended on the exact same number of points. I got him for 800 points of battle damage. He got me 800 points with burn damage with Gaga Cowboy, and it was just funny in the end. But of course, at a tournament they said there was no real tie, so they ended up just by random choice. I ended up getting first place. So either way, I'm still pretty happy that I got that far with heroes, and it just goes to show this is a viable deck moving forward. So I actually made a lot of changes with this deck, especially with some of the new cards from the new Mega Tins. And this deck can actually play blind second now, so I'm really happy with that because it makes it easier to OTK your opponent, especially on combo heavy decks. So hey, if you catch your opponent overextending, you'll see how you can basically break their board. So let me go and show you what I got this time around. Alright, so starting off, playing 3 Ferris. By now everyone should already know what this does. You discard a hero to special, and you can place a vision hero from your deck to the spell and trap card zone. And your target's always going to be Increase. Increase lets you tribute a hero monster to special summon itself and one other vision hero. So it is a +1. Playing 2 Vion, which dumps your heroes and also gives you instant access to your polymerization card just by banishing a hero. So Vion definitely a much needed card. Now for the E-Hero package, got our boy Stratos. I'm hoping he comes back to 3. I would definitely love to play this card at 3. But everyone already knows what he does. He searches, and he also pops spells and traps as long as you control one other hero monster other than himself. 2 Solid Soldier, just because, its effect only works on the normal summon, so you normal summon this, special summon 1 additional hero monster. But it's searchable through Rhoda and E-Call, so if you already have a Stratos, you can just search this card out and go from there. 2 Shadow Mist gives you instant access to your Mass Change. Also has a searching ability if it's sent to the graveyard to add a hero, but you can only use one of her effects once per turn. So that means you have to choose one or the other. But most of the time you're going to want to go for that Mass Change. 1 Honest Neos, of course, gives your hero monsters a 2500 attack point boost. Playing 2 D-Hero Malicious. Only 2 because he's at 2, but maybe he can come back to 3. Who knows? 1 Celestial. And, of course, 1 Dime Attack. Definitely helps, especially because we're playing Fusion Destiny. You definitely need to get access to your Destiny Hero monsters so that we can get cards like Dystopia out and all that good stuff. And that's pretty much it for those, and now we're moving on to our hand traps. So hand traps are playing the most generic one, of course, 3 Ash Blossom, and of course the new Nibiru, the Primal Being, otherwise known as Smashy Rock. So this is basically Winged Dragon Raw Spear mode. That's a quick play. So once your opponent summons 5 monsters or more, you can special summon this card by tributing all cards your opponent controls, all monsters your opponent controls, and then you have to summon a token on his side of the field with attack and defense equal to the number of monsters that were tributed. So, like let's say your opponent had 3 monsters only, and they each had like 1,000 attack points and 1,000 defense points, so you pretty much get the gist. The token would have 3,000 attack points and 3,000 defense points. But if they're all Link monsters, then they're most likely going to have 0 defense points because, Link monsters don't have a defense mode, so yeah. But Nibiru is freaking busted. I love this card. And it was a hassle just to get a playset, so, because I pulled 2 out of my tins and had to go find the 3rd one, so definitely need this card. I would definitely recommend y'all picking this up as soon as you can, because this card is going to be impactful for the meta, so yeah. Alright, so now we're moving on to spells and traps. Playing 3 E-Call, that's standard. You got to search out your heroes. Got to play that at 3. A Hero Lives and Rhoda. Next, I'm playing 3 copies of Fusion Destiny. As I mentioned, this card is definitely needed. This lets you fusion summon by using materials from your deck. But you have to destroy the monster at the end of the next turn. But if you're going with Cross Crusader, you can easily bring back the fusion monster. 3 Mass Change, definitely need to get access to your masked heroes as quickly as you can, like Dark Law. 1 Polymerization, definitely a good card. I'm probably one of the only few hero players that actually plays Miracle Fusion, so I personally like it just to bring out cards like Elemental Hero the Shining, which recurs your resources, so that's why I run them. 2 Called by the Grave, 3 was kind of a brick, so I think 2 is just fine. And of course I'm playing Monster Reborn, which I got the new Prismatic Secret from the promos, so definitely a good card. And just, you know, a free extender piece. Alright, so now we're moving on to the extra deck. The extra deck is pretty much the same as last time. I'm playing 2 Cross Crusader, you know, just to help you bring back your Destiny Hero monsters and keep further extending. 1 Wonder Driver, which recycles your Mass Change, your Fusion, and your Polymerization cards. Dread Decimator, just to give your heroes a power boost, and those are actually the only Link monsters I'm playing. 2 Dark Law, it's a one-sided Macrocosmo. 1 Masked Hero Anki. Diane, and I actually decided to go and put in Masked Hero Blast. At first, I didn't like it at first, but then I realized, you know what, this card's actually pretty good. It's a quick effect. Pay 500 life points to bounce back a spell and trap for free. Well, not technically for free, you're paying 500 points of cost, but still, it's quick effect, so. And this actually came up a lot, so, and it just won me so many games, so yeah, Masked Hero Blast, definitely a good option. For Destiny Hero Fusions, I'm playing Dystopia, of course. Probably one of the best cards in the entire extra deck. 1 D Hero Dangerous. Not bad, you know. Playing Elemental Hero the Shining, as I mentioned. This card gains power for every banished hero monster, but it also recycles your banished cards if it's sent to the graveyard. So that's why I prefer Elemental Hero the Shining. 1 Adoration. 1 Trinity. And of course, playing Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. I do run Super Poly on the side. Not just for this card specifically, but for some of my other cards, because technically the other cards can be Super Poly targets, like Dangerous, which just requires a D Hero and a Dark Monster, or Elemental Hero the Shining, 1 E Hero and 1 Light Monster. So you get the gist of it. Alright, so now for the side deck. Now the side deck is completely different from what it was before. Playing 3 Atlantia, just, you know, to deal with like Danger Thunder, because that's still a thing. Just to stop like with huge like combo heavy strategies. Also, aside from Nibiru, Dark Ruler no more. This card is crazy good. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects in its response, and all their monsters will have their effects negated. And yeah, just helps you, you know, combo off just to give you a chance to break their board. The only thing that can counter this is like trap cards or spell cards. So that's the only way to really stop this card. So Dark Ruler no more, definitely a good side option. Triple Twin Twisters, you know, to deal with back row heavy strategies. 3 Super Poly, which is another good way to break boards. And of course, I'm playing another playset of Red Reboot, just because, you know, it's also good. I'm thinking about switching that out with Evenly Matched, but actually this did come up a couple times, so who knows, I might keep Red Reboot, because this card was really helpful this tournament, because I've had at least 2 people try to hit me with Solemn Judgment, and this came up, so yeah. Definitely a great card. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this new deck profile, and I will catch you guys again next time.